Welcome to today's fall prevention video. Our topic today is mindfulness. Mindfulness is being actively aware of yourself and your environment in any given situation. A little mindfulness can go a long way. So today, I would like to present you with some everyday situations, and we will apply mindfulness. Let's start with being mindful of ourselves. Think of when you go from a seated position to standing. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Are you lightheaded or are you dizzy? If so, give yourself a minute to adjust to this position change. By doing so, you will increase your balance and stability before taking your first steps. This will reduce your risk of falls. Also, let's take a minute to think about our feet. Do you ever notice if your feet are numb or tingly? This is important to note because if we can't feel properly with our feet or move them appropriately, we have a higher risk of falling. So, if you notice you have numb or tingly feet, be sure to note where you step and how you move. By actively paying attention, you will reduce your risk of falls because you are overall more aware and making adjustments accordingly. Let's also think of when we are thirsty. Thirst signals that we need water so that we do not become dehydrated. If we don't pay attention and we do become dehydrated, we have an increased risk of falls because our body will become lightheaded, dizzy, and off balance. Now let's add environmental mindfulness. Think of when you go on the stairs. Notice where you place each foot and notice each step. Occasionally, you will find a set of stairs in which the steps are different heights. These can make it easy to trip, misplace your foot, or catch your foot on the stairs. By noting this change, you can appropriately place your feet on each step and reduce your risk of falls. Also note if there is a handrail, and if there is, use it. By using a handrail, you increase your balance and stability on the stairs. Also, if you are to trip and fall, you can use it to help catch yourself and reduce risk of injuries. Now let's think of stepping off of a curb. Take a moment to think about your surroundings. Notice if the ground where you are going to be stepping is uneven. Can you hear a car but not see one? Is it raining or is it snowing? And is there a crosswalk where you can walk? These are all important factors to take into consideration. By looking where you step and making sure it's even, you'll reduce your risk of falling because you'll be less likely to lose balance or roll your foot on uneven ground. By listening and looking for cars, you'll reduce your risk of jumping out of the way because you didn't notice that a car was coming. Also, looking if it's raining or snowing is important. These make the ground slick and can increase your risk of slipping and falling, causing an injury. By noting this, you will walk more carefully or walk around a wet or icy patch of ground. Finally, looking for a crosswalk allows you a safer way to step off of a curb and walk towards your goal. The crosswalk will draw attention of drivers who will then become more cautious. This increases your overall safety. By applying mindfulness and being aware of yourself and your surroundings, you not only decrease your risk of falls, but you increase your overall safety. I hope you enjoyed today's video and it gets you thinking about other areas you can apply mindfulness. I look forward to the rest of our week of fall prevention. Have a great day and try to apply a little mindfulness.
If you have to be out and about for your job as an essential worker or to make a trip to the grocery store or your doctor's office, take action to protect yourself and others from respiratory illnesses like flu and COVID-19. Mask up. Wear a mask over your nose and mouth. When in public, keep a distance of at least 6 feet between yourself and others when you can. Lather up. Wash your hands often with soap and water. If soap and water aren't available, use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. And roll up your sleeve and get your annual flu vaccine. This season, a flu vaccine is more important than ever to reduce the risk of flu for yourself, your family, and your community. It can also reduce the burden of flu illness on the healthcare system and save medical resources to care for people with COVID-19. The more people vaccinated, the more people protected. Get your flu vaccine to protect yourself and your loved ones. To learn more, visit cdc.gov/flu.